Just doing the live tweet.
Hello, welcome to the 205th hour of Adventurers Wanted.
Woo!
Just a couple of things before we get started. This performance, in case you couldn't tell, is a relaxed performance. What that means is that all the lighting will stay like this. We have been having some problems with the hotel lights, but they should stay on throughout the entire thing. If they don't, these two lights will stay on, so we're not going to fall back out, and we'll get them fixed as soon as possible. We also aren't expecting any sudden loud noises, but we will have music for atmospheric purposes. We have a relaxed attitude towards sound and movement from the audience for the benefit of those who cannot sit still or stay silent for a full hour. At any point you feel like you need to take a break, you can use the seated area out to the right of the door you came in by, and you'll be welcome back in at any point during the hour. I'm Naomi, I'm the stage manager today. If you need anything, I'm right over there, just give me a wave or come over, and if it's something I can help you with, I will. I've also got hearing aid headsets available if you need them, I do. Other than that, I'm going to pass over to Leo, who's our games master.
Hello! Welcome. My name is Leo. I'm the Games Master for this hour. What is this? What are we doing? Well, this is Adventurers Wanted. It's a tabletop role-playing game, which means that the three people on my left and right here have unique individual characters that they play in a fantasy setting. As the Games Master, I play the fantasy setting. They tell me how they want their characters to interact with the world, and I tell them how the world interacts back. And to keep things fair, or hilariously unfair, we use dice to mediate between us. That's the basic rundown of how it works. We have over 200 hours of backstory. We're coming towards the end of the run, of course, so I won't catch you up on everything, if you don't mind. If anything is confusing, do give us a shout, and we'll try and clarify. But just broad strokes, the characters are all crew members on a scientific research vessel called the Spirit of the Horizon, which awakened an ancient evil god about 2 months ago, and in trying to escape from this ancient evil god, they cast a spell which they couldn't control that flung them into a brand new reality. And over the last 2 months, they've been desperately trying to fight to recreate this spell and hopefully, fingers crossed, send them home. Where they are at the moment, please do come in. Don't worry. No worries. It's a flooded world full of islands, and we're talking sort of 15th, sort of 12th century to 15th century. It's a little bit difficult to tell because obviously the world has magic in it. So some things are better. Architecture, for instance, is more advanced and stuff like that. But there's no gunpowder in this world, for instance. Very good question that nobody has asked before. In this little arc the last little arc that you join us for, they've been hunting a dragon turtle. Sorry?
How do we not have cannons and not gunpowder?
You do, but you're not from this world.
Oh, fair enough.
Yes, they've been hunting a dragon turtle called Kalanahu because they think that dragon turtle, this huge, ginormous turtle creature, has a piece of the spell that they want to cast to send them home. In the very last bit, they found a secret passage onto the turtle's island. They've learned that the turtle is being controlled by a genie, and he's probably the guy they need to go after. And they've just got themselves into a fight with some mercenaries. So you join us immediately during that. But firstly, let's meet our players and their characters. So on my left here, we'll start. Tell us your name, your character's name, and give us a little bit of context as to who they are on the ship.
I'm David. I'm playing Valandor Oakenheart, and I'm the ship's chaplain / medic of merciful nature. I have many mercies under my belt, and I'm the last person anyone wants to talk to on the ship.
I am Tom, hello, and I play Norton Whitefeather. He is a very reluctant halfling fighter. He was conscripted 4 years ago into a war that he wanted very little to do with, and after 3 years of horrible fighting and trauma, he managed to escape. He deserted and joined the crew of the Spirit of the Horizon. He was put to work as a gunner. He's still very frightened of most things, and what has recently been caught up in the ship's adventures, and is wondering why exactly he ran away from a war to get caught up in something that looks an awful lot like a war sometimes.
My name's Katrina. I'm playing the tiefling fighter called Ridge, who nobody really quite knows why he's there, but he's sort of become an enforcer of stopping trouble and making sure it disappears.
And a tiefling, just in case you don't know, is sort of a half devil, half human creature.
Horns and tails.
Horns and tails. So, thank you very much, Naomi. We jump straight back into battle. We had just had Nomi whip this large troll-like Katafu creature down to the floor, dealing a huge amount of damage with his whip. And then a gold light envelops him, and he's gone, leaving just the three of you left.
See, he was scary.
He was scary.
He'll be back. You better watch out.
Ridge, it's your turn.
Is there one directly in front of me?
Yeah, there's one on the floor. It's the Vosu, the fox-type creature, who was talking to you before Valandor jumped out of nowhere and smacked him on the head with the nunchucks.
Which one are we going to keep alive?
You've got 6 seconds, so...
Okay, the birdie one looked afraid.
Okay, that's not the one that's on the floor.
No.
Good. I'm going to take my foot and I'm going to smash his head into the ground.
Roll an attack roll.
Okay.
Your strength...
Strength and proficiency.
strength. No, she's not necessarily... he's not necessarily proficient with stomping.
You're proficient with all your other attacks.
Okay. 21.
24.
So that's your... It's not 1d4. It's not a monk. It's strength bonus. It's 1 plus strength bonus. So what's your strength bonus then? Plus 4, so it takes 5 stomp damage. You have 2 more attacks if you would
I'm
like
just
to
going to keep doing it.
continue to stomp on his head.
Yep, advantage is on the floor.
Yeah, that's true actually. You
Yeah,
do have
roll
advantage
again.
because he's prone. Melee attack skill.
Oh no, same thing.
What did you roll?
3.
Plus.
And then do I have
Plus your... yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's
14?
15,
50.
19.
Why 19?
With the plus 4 plus 1.
No, that's built into that plus 12.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's just 15 then.
15, yeah. He rolls out of the way of that one.
Last one.
Well, actually, use your multiple.
Oh!
Advantage.
Advantage.
Oh my
No,
god!
Wait. No, I'm not using the ball. It's a natural one.
It's a natural one. Yeah, so you stomp on his face once, breaking his nose. You come down to do it again, breaking his snout. You come down to do it again, and he rolls out of the way. And you just... The third one's just angry. You know? You're not even... You're just... Ah! He is definitely still alive, this Vosu creature. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm pretty good.
Okay, the Vosu gets back up using half of its movement, and it's going to make 3 attacks on the monk that smashed him up. The Katafu gets back up as well, and it's going to attack the monk. The 3 bird creatures are going to come in and attack. Yeah, there's 2 on Ridge, 1 on Norton. So firstly,
Remember, I'm on his shoulders.
I remember.
Oh, you remember.
I remember. So we've got a natural 20, critical hit.
Okay.
We've
save.
got a 20.
Yep.
Yeah, hits, and the third one is a 14, which I presume won't hit. So it comes in with this rapier and starts to cut you up a little bit. So that's... I literally just rolled maximum damage, which is 20. First attack, and 1, 3. That was much worse. 5 on the second attack. So 25 damage in total from the rapier. Now the second guy's going to attack you. We've got 2 hits. We've got a 20. What's your AC? 18. So we've got 2 hits. There goes that. That's alright. It's not on the table. 10 piercing damage and 7 piercing damage as the Katafu comes out of nowhere and stabs you in the back with his rapier. Now the bird creature's coming for you 3. So one is going to do a wild flap. Now it can't fly, but this one wild flap gets it about 4 foot in the air, and then it slashes at you on the shoulders of your friend there. What's your AC?
My AC is 18.
1 hit.
Oh.
So that's 10 piercing damage. Is it just... the other 2 birds are going to come around you and try and attack you, Ridge. What's your AC?
20.
20. AC is armor class. Fantastic. So that's again 1 hit from the first one, and no hits on the second one, and a minimum damage of 5. So that's their turn as they all jump on you, swashbuckling mercenaries with their rapiers flying through the air. Norton, it's your turn first. As you're still. Can you roll something like an acrobatics or athletics?
Yeah. That's plus 9, which is 12.
12. Okay, you are knocked off your friend's shoulders and you fall down to the floor, taking 3 bludgeoning damage as you fall, and you start your turn prone.
Oh, great. Well, I'm not going to move, so I get back up.
Yep.
And how many exactly are in?
So there's now 3 around, 2 in combat range with you, I would say.
Okay.
But there's 3 around Ridge and 2 around Valandar.
Okay. I'm going to get my bayonet out.
The 2 around Valandar, just to be clear, are the 2 that are hurt. So.
Okay, yeah.
I'll be fine.
Yeah. I think you'll have to be. I do 2 swings up at the one of the bridges.
Okay, so stabby.
And then on the third one, I'm going to try and bring my bayonet down through the foot of the guy nearest to me. So
Yeah, sure, okay.
See what we can do.
So do the
That's
first 2.
17.
17 hits.
So that hits.
Yeah, sure.
That is 5 plus 9, 14.
Okay.
Second one up into the first guy. That is a 5 plus 11.
16 does not hit.
Oh.
So he stabs the first one, and then the second one, he just knocks your crossbow out of the way with his sword, and then you come down on the other person's foot.
Does it land? That is a 7 plus
18 does hit.
Whoa. 3 foot. And that is a 3 plus 9.
Okay. Cool. Anything else you want to do?
I've got half my movement left.
You have. You are in melee combat with 2 people.
So it's they get me. So I guess I move as far back.
Okay, fine. Well, it's not
role
far.
playing level, it's more like
It's like 2
it's kind
feet.
of,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
not an action movement. Cool.
Okay. Ridge, what would you like to do?
I would like to take my maul and do the classic swing round.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And I'm short enough for you to do that
Yeah,
completely
just
happily.
I'll allow this. We'll call it 1 normal attack on each of them.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. From your 3 attacks, because it's cool.
Third attack just hits the
19.
one behind. Second attack.
No, it's 3 around him.
Oh, it's a three.
Yeah, it's 3 around.
That's 19 plus 12.
That hits.
That's 16.
Total? Misses.
And then 14. I can sweat through weapon fighting.
Can you? Oh, is that on damage die? Yeah.
Yes, that's 17.
Second one I missed. So it's a really cool idea, but you telegraph
It
it
fails.
way too much, and you smack the first person, and then the second 2 just go "Rah!" and duck. Their bird, or in their sort of Maguro voice, they're duck, duck.
Ghost?
Hey,
Hey.
there it
That's a
is.
lovely
Puns.
9 plus 7. 16.
16.
Damage.
Okay, cool. Anything else, Ridge?
No, I'm just gonna.
Okay, Mr. Deadly Valandor, what would you like to do?
Both of them are quite badly hurt.
They're both very badly
I'd like
bleeding.
to punch the troll-looking one.
Okay.
I'll hit
The
with
Tafu?
the ghost. That is 23.
Hits.
I'll expect people. Make a constitution saving.
Against 18, was it? Or 17 passes.
Okay, so it doesn't get stunned.
Okay.
That is
15. It doesn't get stunned,
it does die.
but it does die. So there's that.
Yeah.
He's stunned by death.
I like to then punch the. I like to swing around with the nose weapon, essentially, that just backhand without even looking.
Yeah, okay, fantastic. What, the Vosu?
Yeah.
So you've just
Yeah. And that is,
pulling your
22.
nunchuck round. Yeah, that definitely hits, yeah.
That is save.
Yeah, that's a pass. So 17. Yeah, I know, I rolled really well on those two.
And that's 13 damage.
13 damage.
Does it die as well?
So you just fell two of them with one sort of movement.
Can I move?
The Vosu and the Katafu are down.
I'd like to then move. I can then move up to the other two left.
Yeah.
I'd like to spend the key to flurry of blows and hit the other two.
I don't think that's how Flurry of Blows works, because you have to attach the flurry to an attack. Yeah, it's when you've done an attack you can spend a key point to do extra attacks. Yeah, it's two additional attacks to the same target. It's not really, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's fair.
Cool.
That's fair.
Because
Well, as a bonus action, I can just do a bonus attack.
you can just do a bonus attack. Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll just move up to an attack.
Okay, cool. Which bird thing are you going to pick?
Which one looks the worst?
Strangely enough, the one that just got hit by a maul in the face.
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
And I'll do the exact same thing. So stunning. So
Stunning strike again. So you want another con save. That's a 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, that fails.
that's stunned. He's stunned for it. So it's
The beginning of your next turn. Yeah, thought so.
so that is a 20 to hit though.
Sure. What's your damage?
That is 14.
14. Okay, he is not looking good either. Okay, cool. It's now their turn. They're gonna try. They both disengage and dash away towards the fort that you saw earlier.
Oh, this is going to be hilarious.
So they're going to run this way. They make it. They make it 60 feet away from you at the end of this turn. The one that's stunned obviously doesn't do that because he's stunned. Norton, it's your turn first with Mr. Dex 19.
Definitely Dex 19. So all of the chaps got it right.
Yeah,
Okay.
apart from the stunned one.
Apart from the stun.
The two that you were fighting
Yeah.
have started to run away.
Okay. Is that good?
Yes, they would. Oh no, they wouldn't. No, sorry, they
Disengage.
disengaged. They disengaged.
In which case, I've got my bolt gun,
And they can actually disengage as a bonus action, so they've run 60 feet away.
And they, in that case, I raise the bolt gun and make a shot at the furthest one. Okay,
They're kind of
There's one
equidistant.
that's like
Yeah,
half a foot, okay,
yeah. Yeah, okay, sure.
I aim at that one, and
We'll say it's the one on the right.
okay, I aim at the one on the right, and let fly with my bolt. Ooh, that's a 2.
Now, would you have reloaded your bolt gun since you last used it?
He was reloaded. He's just been using his bayonet.
No,
Yeah, but
he
since
shot
the
it.
last fight, yes, it's the kind of thing that
He would do, yeah. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. But he did shoot during the battle with the Scions. He shot the bolt gun.
He's practically always been down.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yep, but this battle he fired it. However, that was 2.
Is that 14?
Which would have gone to 13.
13. 13, okay, that misses.
That misses, damn. Okay, well I've still got my 3 things, so I do reload and take another shot.
Indeed.
That probably hit. That's a
19 does hit.
Yeah.
As the bolt flies out of your bolt gun, as you call it.
8 plus 9. 17.
Yeah, he is hurt. As the you're trying to aim for his legs, just try and disable him, but he just runs through it. The bolt's sticking out of his bum as he
I
goes.
use my movement to cover the ground, or cover 25 feet.
Cover 25 feet, yeah. So, yeah, sure. So you're now 45 feet away from them. Ridge.
I'm
So what you've just seen is the monk has just stunned the one in front of you, and then the two either side of you have buggered off.
okay.
Just went. Nope.
Yeah, nope. Wouldn't you, if that terrifying monk appeared out of nowhere and just killed your two commanders?
I'm gonna just shoot crossbow like 2 for the one on the right and 1 for the one on the left.
Okay, your crossbow needs reloading between every
Okay,
shot,
so just 1 each.
so 1 each. Okay.
Don't worry, I'll drop them.
Is this left or right?
This is left, it's 18 plus 12.
18 plus 12 hits. Yeah.
And then
It's 30.
right is
15
15.
total will miss. So the one on the left hits. Again, aiming for the bum or the leg.
Yeah, sure. Just right up the bum.
Right up to
10.
him.
Oh,
Is that
10, 7,
what crossbow?
10.
Oh wow. Okay, my mistake. 17. So that's 30. Yeah. Just announce that to the room, Leo. Very clever. Valandor, it's your turn.
I like to run towards them.
Okay.
How far do I get? Just shy of them?
You're half. So
I'm going 55 feet, so
you're half elf, but you're going 55 feet with one movement. Is that
yeah.
because monk? So it's 30 foot base, 10 foot extra because you're a monk, which is 40, 15 extra. Okay, which would be 45, right?
Oh no, I just hit 25. I missed that.
Confused. Oh, it's a level thing. That's ridiculous. So you get 55 feet. You're 5 feet shy of them.
I like to use either a dash action or bonus action and move directly in front of them. Just appear like between them.
Just.
and
So there's just this gust of wind as they're running away.
I'd like to say just before I hit them, I like to slide underneath one of their feet and pop up in front of them.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, you just underneath their legs.
What do they do when they see me?
Hang on, guys. Sorry.
How do they react when they see my
They're
face?
going to be terrified, certainly. Although one of them's just angry, so he's coming for you. The one on the left.
Okay, how's he getting attack of opportunity?
Yeah, he will get an attack of
How is
opportunity.
he? I've not moved past them, they're both the same distance apart, are they?
What do you mean?
Are they next to each other running away?
Yes.
I'm moving between them.
Yeah.
So that I'm still in the middle lane. Both
So you enter their melee range.
and I'm going to stop in front of
Oh, you're going to stop in front of them, right? Okay, so you don't get an attack of opportunity.
them.
No worries. Okay. I was misunderstanding what you intended.
Okay, I'd like to punch one. The slightest again.
Yep, sure. Left or right?
That is
23 hits. And he needs a con save, which he passes. On a 16.
no,
17,
17.
he fails.
We stunned.
He's stunned.
I like it. The other one.
How much damage did you do? And the other one?
Oh, the other one went on back there is now unstunned.
He is now unstunned. But these guys get a whole blooming
Yeah.
round before he gets to act, so.
The other one. So something.
He passes. That's a natural 20.
That is max damage.
40, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Anything else? He's still up, yeah.
Yeah, no, I've used my bonus action.
You've
so-
used your bonus action. Oh, yeah, to dash, you did. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so. God, where are we at?
Is he gonna run away from me?
No. What? He's got your friends behind him. You're in like a.
Yeah.
He could run that way, I guess.
You can run away towards the other end.
He's not going to. He's going to try and attack you. One hits. One hits. That's. Jeez, I've lost one. 9 piercing damage. And the one in front of you two becomes unstunned and runs the other way.
Oh, damn it.
He dashes about 60 feet that way towards whatever is around that corner. You don't know.
He's able to, they're able to garrison, he's able to
Now, technically, I think Ridge would get an attack of opportunity on him.
Disengage.
I'm in favour of that interpretation.
Unless he uses disengage. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got bonus action disengage. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't get a bonus action.
Okay.
Sorry. An attack of opportunity. Right, Norton.
Hello.
What are you doing, mate? So you've got your monk friend just appeared over there, and it seems to be dealing with those two, and now this one's running that way.
Probably, yeah. Looks like you've got that. Looks back round. He's going to have to reload his bolt.
You are, yeah.
So
You're
only one
empty.
shot.
You get one shot.
Could go because he could be cheeky and then swap out for his harpoon gun.
You could, yeah.
Because that one is loaded, so you get the usual 2 thing.
I'm going to allow that.
Cool. It's probably so like a
Yeah, absolutely.
So
roll your attack with the trident-like harpoons. It's just that.
Is there a rope attached to this? Foresight.
No, it was used for underwater shooting. They killed an orca with it yesterday. It was guarding a forge. They're murder hobos.
That was an 18.
Yeah, you probably get it.
Now
19,
19.
yeah, 19 does hit. 19 does hit.
And then 1d12 plus 4. 7 plus 4.
So 11.
Reload.
Like, he's still up.
19 crit on it for it.
Not an 18, no.
Yeah, 19.
That's not until like 17th level or something.
I'd love to get this thrill of it. I got 8 again, so that's an unnatural 19. And so again, damage is 1d12 plus 4.
Yeah. It,
That was 5 for 9.
yeah, he is looking pretty rough, but he's still up and he's still running away. It's level 18 fighters. Crit on an 18 for your own foe. So, now it's Rich.
I felt after again.
You're gonna, well, you've just run 25 feet that way.
Oh, yeah.
You're in 25 feet back, you make it to Ridge, where you started.
Oh, yeah.
Ridge, what are you doing?
See, I'm gonna shoot at him, but I don't want to kill him because
I'll keep one of my ones.
I'm gonna turn to the 2 that he's facing. I'm gonna shoot the one on the left.
Okay,
I'm not stunned.
you get one shot
Yeah.
because you've got to reload, fire,
I'm
reload.
just gonna shoot him once.
Okay.
21.
21 hits.
And that's a 10 damage.
10 damage.
And then I'm
Chip away, chip away.
Yeah.
And then I am also gonna run towards the one that's ready to.
Okay, but your movement is 30 feet, yeah?
Yes.
So it's now 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
Cool. Valandor.
I'd like to punch the one that's still awake.
Yep.
Uh,
And in fact, the other one is just de-stunned.
so he's just like woken up to see my fist in his face as well.
Yeah, sure. So the one's up,
That's
the one that was 31 will hit. The one that's awake is on your left. The one that was awake at the beginning of your turn.
so I'll do that.
He's still up.
Oh my god.
He's very nearly dead now.
I'd like to punch the other one.
you're just playing with them. You just cross hits.
Yes. I'm using nunchucks at this point, so it's just.
Oh yeah, just.
No, I'm doing that, and then the rebound just like. Poof.
Ah, right. So it's just a blur of nunchuck in front of you as you hit both of them.
That is
28 will hit.
That is
11. He's definitely still up.
11.
He's looking a lot better than his compatriot.
Key.
Yep.
And I'm going to hit both of them since I hit them both. You say?
Flurry of blow. No, you'd be able to hit the one that you just hit.
Okay. So I'll go with him.
Okay.
That's,
15 to hit. No, that misses. It's the first time that's hit.
Dun, dun, dun.
18 will hit.
can you make an X save for me, please?
Is this being thrown? Oh, I rolled a 19.
Yeah.
So
That is
is now. There's 1 hit point in it, but he is now the worse off. Like, one of them has 4, one of them has 3 left.
And
They
they're all
are.
just like, what the fuck is this thing?
Yeah, they're just this crazy storm of nunchuck that's come out of nowhere. They are now both going to try and attack you because they've got no other options at this point. 19 will hit you, and another 19. 16 doesn't hit you? No? Okay, cool. So that's
One hit apiece.
2 hits, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. So that's 9 and 12. So 21 total piercing damage as they just try and desperately defend themselves with their rapiers. Like,
I'm not
leave
doing-
us alone!
I'm not doing so great.
No?
No.
You're looking quite rough at this point.
I'm placing symbols.
Oh, wow. Okay. Although you do have a supreme potion of healing.
Yes.
um,
That's going down next round.
probably. Norton, you've just reached Ridge. Ridge said, hi, and then ran.
Bye.
I think that thing's further dashing away.
Oh, yeah, he's just gone. He's now 90 feet away from Ridge. But there is a long tunnel ahead of him to run. He's got a long way to go.
So if
I'll
he's,
catch up with him.
he's 90 feet. So he's in range of
He's within range of your extended range, so you'd be attacking at disadvantage. Same with the harpoon.
mine. I think there's not much else, so I guess I use my movement to get as close as I can.
Okay.
When's that?
Robert, so he'd have been 105 feet away from you, so 90 feet away from you. It's like 95 feet away from you because you're now 5 feet behind Ridge.
Sure. Okay. So, yep, I use my first action to load the bolt gun.
Yep.
And then aim, fire. That is a 17.
17 will just hit. That's
Oh.
their AC.
And then 10 plus 9. That is a 12 damage.
Wow, he is looking very nearly dead.
Actually, I didn't roll this one.
You didn't roll with
So
disadvantage.
potentially. Yeah, the first one was actually 13 to not hit.
No, that's not going to hit.
So I use my other action, attack to blow the bolt down, and then
And just run. So
Running.
he is not taking that.
not taking it down.
Okay, no, that's quite very honest of you. Ridge, what are you doing? So about 60 feet ahead of you. No, 90 feet ahead of you is this. 60 feet after you use your movement, if you want.
Okay, I'm going to use my movement for
Okay.
then I'm finishing.
You get 2 attacks. These are not a disadvantage because you're within 80 feet. That'll miss, which is a critical hit. So roll double damage on that one.
Cool. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff.
Oh, 27.
How do you want to kill this creature?
I'm just going to right through the neck. Just,
So the first one misses.
yeah.
Curse. You keep walking, try and reload, and then just sort of time slows down as you bring up the crossbow. And the bolt just goes straight through his neck. And he continues running for about 3 steps and then just hits the floor. Face forward. Yes, face forward. He is dead. Anything else you'd like to do? You've used movement, action.
No, I'm just going to celebrate.
Do a little
Ah!
dance. Tiefling.
Valandor, you hear a yosh from overall, and you see that the other fleeing one has been felled. What would you like to do?
Take my attack action.
I guess you just kill these 2, yeah?
I'm going to focus on one of them.
Okay.
I'm going to do one attack on one.
Left or right?
Which one looks the worst? Barely.
The right,
Okay.
by 1 hit point.
Okay, I'll hit the better one and sort of stun it, please.
Okay, cool. It fails the stun. Probably doesn't matter though, it's probably about to die. Yeah, it's dead.
Okay. I would then like to.
As you bring your nunchucks around, you break the thing's neck.
Okay. I would then like to grapple this one and pull it into an echo.
Okay, roll an athletics check. 23. So you pull it into its neck hold and it just slips away. Anything else?
It's down a proportion of you.
Yeah, sure. The average, it's 10d4 plus 20. The average is 45 if you just want to take that. I'm quite happy for you to do that. Because who wants to roll 10d4? Nobody. Right, it's now its turn. It's going to run 60 feet away.
Towards my friends.
No, away from you now. It can disengage as a bonus action, and then just dash 60 feet towards the fort.
I'm between it and the fort.
No, because you've just grappled it.
Yeah,
It gets out of the grapple, disengages from you, and runs.
Okay, don't worry, I'll get him.
It reaches about the T-junction. So, Norton, it's your fault. It's your fault.
I tried to avoid this.
I'm just the voices in your head. Everything is your fault.
I celebrate that, and I'm like, oh. So I clock that. I mean, I've been running back and forth.
Yeah, I know.
How am I in relation to this one?
Poor tired gnome. You're probably about 200 feet away from him at this
So is
point.
it completely out of range?
No,
It's just with disadvantage.
it's with disadvantage. I believe the crossbow is 80, 320.
Okay, I can work with that. So I'm going to get as close as I can. For all that does.
Just run back the other way.
And then because I loaded my default code the normal way last time, I only have it with the abnormal way.
You do.
I'm gonna. So I raise it. I make an attack with disadvantage on running my run face.
Do you want another D20?
Yes, please. And I will. How do you rule on this? If players declare they're trying to do non-lethal damage,
Yeah.
that means do it before the attack.
Yes.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and do that.
Try and do non-lethal
Try to
damage
trick them if we can.
with the crossbow bolt.
I
So
know,
you've
it's like-
you've kept a couple of blunted ones in your pocket,
So
shall
who
we
wants to
say?
go unconscious rather than,
Sure,
that sort of logic.
sure. Why not?
Okay, here we go.
Why not?
With disadvantage, first attack. Then 16 or 19, and 19. No, 16 is
27, so that'll hit. Yeah.
That'll hit, great.
And I think with your bonus alone, that's going to knock him out.
Yes. So he goes down.
So as you're watching, this blunted crossbow bolt flies from way back where your halfling friend is aiming and just strikes the Naguro in the back of the head, and he hits the ground unconscious.
Dash up and grab it by the leg and start running back over the head and just swing down on the dirt.
Absolutely. We're out of combat now, Naomi.
So you can do that. Yeah. I reload my vodka.
Fantastic. You now have a Maguro prisoner. You seem to. Well done. You're victorious. You've disrupted this patrol. You've killed them all, apart from one. This bird creature who's lying now.
Can I grab the other one on the way back, just so I can get whatever's on them?
Yeah, sure.
You know, in case we need disguises. or
Roll an
something.
investigation check.
Disguise ourselves as birds.
Oh, disguises. That's a good shout.
15.
15. Yeah, they've got clothes. They're not in a uniform. They obviously mercenary, like mix match kind of a thing. But you could probably salvage enough uniform to, especially since they came in different shapes and sizes, to disguise all three of you.
All right, so drag him back and
So
just
are we now
plonk
all
the
together?
unconscious one directly in front and immediately pull him into a hold.
Okay.
Yes.
Since we're about to wake him up.
Yeah, I think all three of you are
Yeah, we
together.
get together.
Can I, before we have met together, can I have gotten the one I've just killed and kind of drag him with me to like hold up in front of the unconscious one as an intimidation thing?
Yes.
Ooh,
Why
yes, you
not?
can.
Yes.
And there's just me holding him in a tight hold.
This is what you could be.
Yeah.
What are you? Are you waking him up?
Can I help the intimidation by calling back to what I said earlier and being like, see, it didn't have to be like this. It still doesn't.
I'm just going to like lightly slap him on the side. of the
Okay,
cheek.
you lightly
Wake
slap him.
up.
Ah! Ah! Roll intimidation checks.
Hey.
Someone roll it with advantage.
I'll roll with
You
advantage.
you roll the advantage.
Okay, he's
That's
rolling
a
the
natural
shush.
19.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
That's not
Him-
good.
19.
He immediately shuts up.
Okay.
You know who we are?
Good, good.
No,
Well, you know what we did.
kind of.
Shakes
I'm just
the
going
dead
to like
body in front
slowly.
of him.
I'm going to like with one hand slowly turn his head towards his dead friends.
Why?
You hit us.
I mean, he's dead.
You threatened us. You're going to take us to prison.
We asked you what you were doing here.
We gave you an answer.
You didn't actually. No.
We did.
We were gonna
we-
see
Yeah,
Exactly. You're obviously intruders.
First question, what's his name then?
El Dunalid.
That wasn't that far off. You could have
To be
avoided
fair,
it.
Yeah, close
to be
enough.
fair, it's a really strange name.
Yeah, El
and
Dunalid?
El Dunalid.
El
Dunalid.
Dunalid. El Dunalid. I'm write it down.
Fair
El
enough.
Dunalid.
Write that down.
To be fair, my man, and if you really want to keep your neck in one piece, please don't insult us.
Agreed.
I haven't insulted you. I don't understand what you want from me.
What do you know about El Dunalid?
He's a genie, a water genie.
A genie that employs you
Yes.
to do what?
Guard the island. Stop the slum from getting out.
The what?
The slum.
What's a slum?
The fish things.
Oh,
Right.
Why?
Oh,
Fish
okay. Oh, we
Why
missed
is
some
it
of
bad
those.
for them to get out?
I don't know. He likes them there. They worship him in some kind of a way. They worship their own god,
Oh,
but they worship the turtle as well.
the turtle.
Where's
Right.
the turtle?
ah,
Where's the turtle?
Kalanahu. Where is it?
yes.
The north side of the island.
We're on the south.
That is a very.
You're
big
sort of
answer.
in the. You're sort of in the middle.
Oh. Oh, right, because we've come inland. of course.
Which way's north?
Well,
It's
north is towards the fortress, but there's no way past there. You would have to go down past the palisade that we're guarding into the city of the slum, and then find your way from there.
You mean the palisade that the fish people were at?
You haven't seen this palisade yet.
Oh no.
Oh, so the garrison is between us and the palisade.
No. So you know where it was a T-junction?
Yep.
Down that way.
Left was the garrison.
Yep.
Right was the palisade.
Oh, right,
So
so
it's
we were heading
towards where you were heading towards
Yeah.
it. Yeah. When you stumbled across. When Ridge failed to bother with a stealth roll, and then just
yes,
one of
no.
them rolled a 19 on perception, so they said they saw you.
Well, obviously, you're huge.
So, here's a question for you. How easy would it be for us to simply put on uniforms and walk through the fort?
We all know each other. There's about 40 of us. It's not hard.
That's
So
good to know.
you
So
could
we're going-
convince your friends, could you?
Oh no. I could, maybe.
You like living?
Yes.
Will you?
Do you want to change that, maybe?
They'll see that I'm beaten up. You've completely bruised me.
You have a healing potion.
Yeah, but it's really good. Don't know.
I
That's
can
very good.
apply mercy if you'd like.
Mercy. Yes, please, mercy.
Careful.
Okay,
Is
he
actually
just kills him.
Buff.
As you're watching, he just snaps the neck and the thing's dead.
Well, I don't think that would
The
have
sun
worked
look of
anyway.
betrayal.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Right, so the palisade's over there.
So, palisade.
Guess we got to keep going that way then.
I say we just storm the garrison, hope for the best.
I
At
say
this
you, I
moment,
say
I
you've
would
done
like
some
to,
great
use
stuff today.
my reaction.
That's not one of your high points. We're going to go
Yeah.
a different
I would like to
idea.
say, can we retreat a bit and heal up?
Yeah.
Like into the secret tunnel.
Tunnel.
overlook.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
The way we came in.
The way you came in. Are you asking for short rest here?
Yeah, short rest.
Yeah, so you go off the beaten path and back into the overlook, and you see the city of the Slom, now that you know what they're called, down below you. And make camp very quietly
I'm going to meditate.
up in the overhang.
Do you regain any health on short rests?
Yes. Spend
Yes.
your hit dice.
So you can spend your hit die.
Ooh. So I've got
Your
14
hit dice
D10.
there. Yeah, so you can just spend as many of those until you get back up to full health.
Okay. We'll just stop.
Yeah, they're a finite resource, so they
great.
they
Never know that.
they recover over long rests.
Ah,
Every long
great.
rest, you will get half of your total back.
Great. Okay, so I, for example, say I've now regained 3, but I'm down to 13.
But you add your Constitution modifier.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
you've actually
6,
regained
6.
6.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, that's all right. Don't forget to add your Constitution modifier.
Yeah.
Does matter. Is there anything flavourful in particular that the three of you would like to be doing? I know, Valandor, you're meditating to regain your key. You've already said that.
Yes. Just sitting there like completely composed, as in like completely out of character.
Norton is probably feeling strong thoughts of home and trying to put them from his mind. Yeah, it's probably productive.
Okay. Ridge, anything in particular?
I'm just going to be pacing up and down the camp, waiting for the to go.
Sure. Roll a stealth check for me.
Thank you. 16
16 total.
total.
Okay. There's a sort of scurry of shale as you just sort of kick your way up and down. And you are definitely raining dust down on the city below you, but you don't seem to have gained any attention
Yeah.
from 100 feet below you, where this city of flotsam and jetsam just thrives. So what's everybody doing? You left that party of... So the short rest takes an hour, just so everyone's aware, and you left the party
I
that
reload
you
all my
killed
guns and
out
things.
in the
Open.
out in the open.
Oops.
Not exactly solid snake of you.
That's a good point.
There we
Just
go.
abandoned that route that they send patrol down.
But I just realized something. That we probably left it down the right path, so it looked like we came up that way. So they'll probably be looking around the fort for us, if they don't know about the secret passage anyway.
I hope logic agrees with you. Well, I suppose we were going to go to the palisade.
Yeah.
If we're all feeling rested,
Let's go.
let's go.
Let's go. Runs.
I will pick up the
anti-me.
gnome this time and run on my shoulders and run, overtaking the tiefling.
Yeah.
What? Turn it into a race.
There's a, like
I'm slow.
Norbert's
and nervous,
hair
so
is
I'm
just like
happy
in
being
the
alive.
I
wind
think
as
he's
he's on
just
my
picked you up,
shoulders.
actually.
Right, you grabbed me. Okay.
Yeah, Norton, you've been picked up
Yeah.
by
Valandor.
Valandor, sorry, yeah.
Like a rugby ball or what?
No, on my shoulders.
Oh, on your
like,
shoulders. Wait. Oh, this
going
again.
55 feet and then
Yeah,
dashing.
he's
Okay.
going very fast, 55 feet. Your hair
also
is like
dashing.
in the air.
I'm going
Oh, right, so you're going like 110 feet per 6
Yeah.
seconds, which is absurd. Yeah,
I just kind of
too
slowed
far.
to a stop.
Roll a
and go,
constitution save for G-force.
That'll do.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're fine.
Just a moment where you see the
Yeah.
black at the edges of your vision, and then you're like, no,
Pulling
we're good.
Gs.
We're fine.
I'll slow and wait.
Yeah, there's no way you can catch
No,
up with that.
I've
like-
just kind of slowed to a stop and gone, okay, and I just start walking instead.
Okay, can I get perception checks from everybody, please, as you approach the T-junction again?
That is 17.
25.
It's the two.
2, okay. You're probably just
Seems in
in a
character.
grump,
Yeah.
sulking, because he shows off Valandor. Valandor, you see, well, what you see, Norton, is that the trail of destruction that you wrought has been tidied away. And what you see, Valandor, is not only that, but up at the garrison, they are there's at least double the amount of people that you saw before. There are a good 20 people on the walls, and there are more patrols going up and down constantly.
Shit.
Dun 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 dun.
Well, that's for the next. That's
Well,
for
we're
the
not
next
going that
party
way,
to
are we?
deal with.
So-
That's
Well, we're
not
not
our
going that way, are we?
problem.
We're going the other way.
You're going the
We
you're
are
going
actually
right.
going the
Yeah,
other way,
yeah.
but you're right.
Sure, why not? And as you see that the mercenaries on the island have now been alerted to the
Yeah.
presence of the Spirit of the Horizon, and really with no actual knowledge gained for the trade-off, just that Kalahanu somewhere on the north side of the island.
That's worth it.
That's where we're going to leave this session of Adventurers Wanted. So thank you very much, guys, for playing, for absolutely destroying my swashbuckling guards, and we'll hand back over to Naomi for the outro.
Monks, man.
Thanks for coming to the 250th
Monks.
hour of Adventures. I think it's the 250th now. What have I done? No, 250th hour. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any of those things, at Adventurers Wanted, apart from Twitter, which is Adventurers250. posting everything that's there and live streaming it, twitch.tv/adventureswanted. If you want to come back for the next hour, you can't because you're not here. But we will be back at 5 o'clock if you guys do want to read something else. Avatar, though, will be in here, so if you like silly sketch comedy, I'm here, it's the show for you. Please do tell people about us if you enjoyed it. I'm just going to put your pants so that it turns up. Just Tom.
Just me, yes.
Tom has things to plug.
Actually, I don't know, our esteemed GM does.
Oh, yeah, I do as well, yeah.
Also has things to plug.
After you, Lynn.
I'm not esteemed, please. I'm in Agony Encores of Science tomorrow, which is at 9:15 at Barbados on the Cowgate, and it's very funny. We solve audience problems with dubious science, and it has much better lighting than this. There we go. Yeah,
Yeah, atmospheric. Hello.
And it's free, yeah.
There's only one of you, so do you like alternate history? Sure, great, fantastic. Then Alternate History is best published by Sea Lion Press. You can find us at sealionpress.co.uk. We are the only publisher in the world dedicated to alternate history, and we answer questions like what if America had gone communist, what if Britain had voted Remain, and what if hippopotami had been introduced into the southern United States in the early 20th century. So an esoteric mix of things and lots of others. And yeah, sealionpress.co.uk if you want to get interested in that.
Cool, thank you very much. As I mentioned, we do have another show coming in here.
Check it out.
Very quickly after someone, so I'm going to give these guys a round of applause.
Yeah, well done,
A
guys.
round of applause, you.
At the back, hopefully we see you again. If not, have a really good rest of your Fringe and good rest of your day.
Yeah, thanks very much, man.
Thank you, Nate.
I hope you enjoyed that.